Hey guys, welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. I'm Bijuu Weeb on this channel. That's what they call me around these parts. I've been really excited to get back to this game. Last episode, we got our first anime cutscene, and it was kind of tugging at my heartstrings a little bit, so sorry it's taking me so long for this game. Let's continue. This is episode 3, by the way. This is the first one that's on the new channel, so yeah. Thank you for subscribing to the new channel. I think we've already... we have like 21k now. It's freaking insane. Thank you guys. So I know in last episode, I think we were getting prepared for the school festival, right? Or did we do it? That's the part I can't quite remember. I think they may have already did it. I don't remember. Didn't see you in the cafeteria, He-chan. Yeah, I decided it was too crowded there. Mishy's grin gets even wider. Oh, really? Are you sure you were participating in the illicit rendezvous? Wait, what? What are you talking about? You were on the roof, right? With both Rin and Emmy. No less you, Casanova, you. Oh, I see. We just had lunch, that's all. Yeah, so we have been getting closer to Rin. God, I forgot their names. She just said it. Yeah, Rin and Emmy. Okay, so yeah, Rin is the... Okay, yeah, all right, I remember. It hasn't been that long. I just forget easily. Yeah, I like Rin a lot. I think she's really funny. And I think I accidentally started doing the Emmy route, which is fine. It's fine. I don't mind Emmy. Yes. Misha burst into laughter, drawing the attention of several of my classmates. Wahahaha! You're so adorable when you blush like that, He-chan. She gives me a conspiratorial wink. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. There's no secret! Oh, Misha seems disappointed and brightens up again. Time will tell. Alright, so the teacher came in. Another day of class has finally dragged itself into a close. Unexpectedly, I managed to stay awake for the whole day. I'm pretty sure that counts as a miracle. My legs seem unwilling to stand up for the moment. I guess the run took a lot out of me. Yeah, that's where we had all anime cutscene and stuff. I totally was kind of blown away by that. I don't know. I head down the hallway and make my way to my room. Now let's see, what was I supposed to be looking over again? I know it's a losing battle, but I fight it anyway. Halfway through my math homework, I put my pencil down. This isn't working. I need a distraction. Unfortunately, my options for distractions are rather slim. I'm not in the mood to read right now. Kenji is usually out of his room at the moment. If I go to the student council room, I'll just end up doing work for those 2 hours. And heaven only knows where everyone else is, except for, well, I suppose that is an option. I grab my shoes and head for the track. Oh, we're gonna go do some more running. Yeah, we definitely took the Emmy route. Oh, Ethan Lord of Death said, oh boy, the Emmy route. This is gonna be good. What does that mean? Oh god, you locked yourself in Emmy's route. I know, I didn't mean to. All right, we locked and loaded, boys. I am prepared. Track practice is just the ending is I'm not prepared to read though. The sun's beginning to dip low in the sky. All right, let's go on this ride, Amy. Come on, let's run this track. Let's run it. What are you doing down here, Hisao? Come to spy on me, have you? I give a shrug. Sure. I didn't have anything better to do. I figure that's about right. At the moment, Amy's the only person I can think of who I could visit. So I'm your last resort, am I? Don't sing Papa Roach. Don't sing Papa Roach. Suffocation! Sorry, I can't help myself. Nobody cool around, so I'll just go see Emmy. Is that what you thought? She actually looks angry. A chance for some teasing of my own to present itself. Actually, yeah, I guess you are. She pouts. Kidding, I was kidding. Oh, so you are down to stalk me. Wait, what? That's not what I meant. Why would I stalk you anyway? It's not like you require stalking. If you're not asleep or in class, you're down here, right? Well, you're not all wrong, I suppose, but you forgot about eating. I do that too, you know. I nod. Plus, I hang out with Rin sometimes too, so really I may take some effort to stalk. What do you two do together anyway? You don't seem to have a lot in common. She puts her hands on her hips and assumes a superior air. That's what you think. I've got all sorts of hidden hobbies, you know? Oh, like what? Well, Rin and I go out shopping sometimes. I guess that makes sense. She's a girl, but Rin? Rin comes with you? We usually swing by the art supply store. Plus, she likes this music store that sells all this kind of weird sounding stuff. She says it helps her focus. That makes a little more sense. Any other hobbies? Emmy wags a finger at me. I like wagging my finger. Now, why would I go and reveal all my dark secrets to you? We hardly know each other. Somehow I think that's all that Emmy has in the way of hobbies. Even if you do have a few hobbies, I still don't see why you hang out with Ren so much. I mean, she's kind of weird, isn't she? That's the understatement of the year. So why? I mean, you're a lot better at conversation and stuff, so I figured you'd hang out with a lot of people, but I think I've only ever seen you with Ren. She's defensive. Hey, I hang out with plenty of people that aren't Rin. You just don't see me doing it because I'm not in your classes. Okay, that still doesn't explain why you hang out with Rin. Amy, well, I mean, it's very obvious, right? She's missing her legs, she's missing her arms. They really literally are quite opposites. I know that, like, obviously that wouldn't be the only reason they hang out and connect with each other. There's got to be another reason. But, you know, they do kind of share a bond with that, I would say. It's because we have similar outlooks. See, I think I'm on the right trail. You know, it's like they think about life the same way because they have very similar, you know, disabilities. What do you mean? It's like, okay, Rin paints and stuff, right? I'm not sure where this is going. Well, I run. And wait, why? Well, that's not what I was thinking at all, but okay. That's why we're similar. You lost me. Well, maybe it's that we do things for the same reasons. You know, we follow our passions. So you're passionate about running. Oh, wow. That's actually, yeah, maybe I wasn't wrong after all. It's the fact that despite their disabilities, they followed their passions. That's what she's trying to say, right? Well, just sort of, let me think. Well, Rin explained it to me once, but I don't know how much of it I followed. She says we both chase after an extreme. Like, she's always trying to find a new way to show a particular feeling or something. And I run because of the feeling I get from it. And since we don't allow ourselves to be slowed down by anything, we make a connection based on that. What do you mean slowed down by anything? Amy looks surprised and points to her legs. You know, because I'm a runner and Rin's a painter even without arms. Yeah, I said it. So we respect each other's determination. I think it's such a good message, though. This game's wholesome, man. And that's why we hang out, I think. Honestly, it's not something I think about much. We just get along, and I think that's really all that matters. So what got you into running anyway? Oh, I've been running ever since I was little. My dad was a runner, and so as soon as I could walk, he started teaching me how to run. It was our father-daughter thing, you know? Our mutual hobby. A shadow crosses her face, and I'm shocked to see her looking sad. Oh god, we got some backstory. This is the backstory, guys. Man, I don't have a lot of time left. Sorry, but I've got a few more laps in before I go see the nurse. She races off the track, her hair streaming in the wind. It seems that she's going to get a lot faster than she was this morning. Or going a lot faster. As she rounds the track, I catch a glimpse of her face. It's much as the same it was this morning, but her eyes seem to have taken a harder edge. I guess she's right. I don't really know much about her. Oh, okay. I always forget you can hide. I watch her run for a little while and then stand up to head back to my room. Hey, she spots me leaving and waves to catch my attention. Don't forget, same time tomorrow morning, got it? Got it. I head back to my room. Homework beckons me. Screw homework, man. I can't sleep. My body's tired, but my mind is kept awake, staring at the ceiling of the hollow darkness of my room. I grasp desperately for a thread of thought, hoping that I can run my brain into the ground. All I can think of is how I can't think of anything. This is not productive at all. I wonder if this is a side effect of my medication, though it seems odd for it to take so long to show up. Then again, maybe I'm just not as used to my newer surroundings as I think. I don't know, I'm awake and I shouldn't be. This is ridiculous. I get out of bed and look at my clock. 4 in the morning. Last time I checked it was only 1, so maybe I slept a little. I don't know. I've had that happen to me. Like, it was a few months ago where I literally just, like, could not sleep. It was the weirdest thing. I don't even know why, but I actually could not sleep. I stay up all night. And, like, but I wasn't, like, doing anything. I was just literally just laying there. But for hours, I was just laying there. And it was kind of, like, torment, man. It was awful. A walk might do me some good. Oh, are we going to meet Rin again? Or maybe Emmy again? I'm surprised how chill the air is compared to the relative warmth of the day. I can almost see my breath. Oh, it's cold. I find myself at the track where the first time Emmy is not out running. I suppose that makes sense. It's too early even for her. Bleacher sets are cold at this point, but I welcome the sensation. The sun is starting to show its face over the horizon. I know it's an awful certainty that I'll get no more sleep tonight. The sun's steadily strengthening rays start to warm me up, and I watch the dew on the ground begin to... Oh, it's getting brighter, I think. My mind calms down a little bit. Are we gonna fall asleep on the bleachers? Oh god, someone's shaking me. Wake up! Huh? I guess I fell asleep after all. What are you doing out here? You're gonna catch a cold or something. I rub my eyes and I'm confronted by Emmy, who bends over me with a worried expression. I'm still a little groggy, but I respond. Couldn't sleep, watch the sun come up. Sounds like something Rin would say. Is it? I wouldn't know. So, couldn't sleep, huh? Obviously we need to run you harder today. Hey, my body was plenty exhausted after yesterday. My mind was just racing, that's all. I don't see the difference. If you run hard enough, your brain will get tired too. Emmy pulls me from the bleachers with surprising strength for someone her size. Now come on, Hisao, you've got work to do. I don't know if I'm actually up to this today. I mean, obviously I didn't get much sleep, and what sleep I got was on the bleachers. Now, I don't know. Should I be really be running? Emmy glares at me. Good heavens. What are you talking about? Of course you should be running. How else do you expect to work out the kinks? You've been sleeping on the bleachers for heaven's sake. The best way to get the soreness out is to run a little. Well, I don't know about that one, but okay. All right, Amy, let's just run our problems away. Now stop hiding in the bleachers and get down here. There's no arguing that. I'm pretty sure she'd kill me if I didn't do as she said. The sun is warming things up rather nicely, I think. So they stretch. You know, Hisao, it's not polite to stare. I wasn't staring, I swear. She laughs. Honestly, you didn't have to deny it so strenuously. In response, I clap my hands together and go for a change of subject. So that's enough stretching, right? Amy gives a casual shrug. Do you feel stretched? That's really how you tell. Well, I do feel up to the run, if that's what she means. Yeah, I feel ready to go. Same as yesterday, okay? We'll just run for a mile at a steady pace. Don't worry about going really fast. Just worry about keeping the pace. Got it? You're the boss. Oh, we're off. Can I do it without dying this time? Come on, Hisao. You've got 3 more laps to go. I can't do this. I can't do this. I think I might hurl. Somehow we're on the 2nd lap. Emmy's not even sweating. How can she do this so effortlessly? For some reason, I'm still moving. She's like a machine. 3rd lap. What about the 2nd? Almost there, Hisao. Liar, we got another 2. Nothing to be done. I can't do this. Her face is a mask of anger that surprises me. Never say that. If you say that, you have already lost. She's so inspirational. I do kind of like Emmy, actually. I like inspirational stuff, man. I'm a sucker for that. Keep moving. If you're alive, you can't keep moving. Dang it. Whoa, language. We're on the 4th lap now. She really seems to want me to keep going. Legs move, move. They feel so sluggish. Final stretch, Hisao. Give it all you got. I pump my legs as fast as they'll go. They keep refusing to obey my commands. Somehow I keep them moving. Somehow I finish. That's it, Hisao. I knew you had it in you. The anger Emmy showed me a lap ago is replaced with pride. Aww. I stagger to a stop and fall to my hands and knees, gasping for air. My heart is pounding far harder than it has in a long time. Oh, God. I don't think it's done this since... Oh, God. Please slow down, heart. Just slow down. Stop racing. I cough and for some reason feel a grin cross my face. So this is how I die, huh? Trying to stay healthy? How ironic. I'm all ready to give up right there. But then I feel my heart slow down. 2 hands grab under my arms and tug towards. I look up and see Emmy standing over me with a mixture of delight and worry. On your feet. Come on, you'll never catch your breath that way. She may not be far off. I feel terrible and say so. Emmy laughs. But you finished, didn't you? You didn't die, right? You said you couldn't, but you did. Isn't that worth it? I'm not sure and I don't really have the breath to say so. But that small grin I felt on my face earlier hasn't left. So what if my heart's weak? I still survived this morning. Maybe I'll survive tomorrow too. Atta boy, there we go. As soon as it becomes apparent that I'm not going to suddenly null over, Emmy takes off on her sprints. I don't know how the heck she managed to sprint after running a mile, but I guess she's in much better shape than me. Yeah, I want to get in better shape too, man. It's winter though, and so I don't like running in the winter. I do have a treadmill though. I should probably use that more. She's like a different person when she's pushing herself. Last time I noticed her eyes, but this time it's her mouth that catches my attention. She's not wearing her normal grin. She's still smiling, but there's a tightness to it. It's almost grim, like she's fighting a losing battle, but doesn't care. She seems to be running harder like she did yesterday. Sweat has started to pour down her face, but she keeps going. Her mouth finally opens as she can no longer get enough air through her nose. As she passes me once more, legs pumping, arms swinging in time, and her lips slightly parted, she looks beautiful. Oh. We took the Emmy path. We're starting to fall. We're starting to catch some feelings. She looks beautiful. Not bad today, Hisao. What do you mean? I would have stopped if you hadn't yelled at me. Sorry about that. I just can't stand to see people give up, especially about something like this. Saying I can't go on is silly when you're obviously going on while you're saying it. That's what this is all about. What? Saying silly things? Silly things? She sticks her tongue at me. Idiot. I mean, showing that you're still alive. This is the tsundere. She just called me a baka. Besides, this is one of the hardest days. What do you mean? Whenever you start a workout, it's difficult the first day, really hard the second day, and then the third day is easier. You'll still get the days that are really hard, but they'll pop up less and less. That is so true. So this will eventually get easy, huh? Yeah, you just gotta stay the course, right? Yeah, of course. But then you have to increase the difficulty or you'll never get ahead. You'll just get complacent and you'll lose the sense of accomplishment. So I'll have to run more than just 4 laps, huh? Yeah, but not for a while. You have to be careful, you know. Got it. Got what? You can come with me to see the nurse. That way you won't fall over dead or anything. How charming. When? Right now, of course. You'll need a shower and everything, right? We don't have much time then. Grabbing my hand, she's off, pulling me along with her. My goodness, but you're in a hurry today, aren't you, Emmy? I have no idea how we got to the nurse's office so fast, but here we are. The nurse grins at Emmy and seems to completely ignore me. You've got plenty of time to take a shower and get to class, you know. There's no need to run through the hallways like that. I can hear you coming a mile away. I'm sorry, I won't ever do it again. That's not the first time she's run through the hallway, obviously. The nurse, so they both laugh at a private joke. Suddenly it seems that he notices me. Hello, Hisao. What brings you here? Well, Hisao's officially joined me on the morning runs. I start to explain, but she cuts me off. I thought he might needed to come visit you so that he doesn't die or anything. Yes, that would certainly put me out of a job fast, wouldn't it? Well then, Hisao, let's have a look at you. Lift up your shirt, would you? Oh, I'm sorry. Emmy's in here, though. A bit shy, are we? Sorry, Emmy. I tried to get you a free show, but it doesn't seem to have worked. Emmy stiffens slightly and fires a look of annoyance at him. You're an a-hole. Emmy bows to me apologetically. I'll wait outside. Okay, Hisao? I begin to stammer. It's not really that big of a deal. She doesn't have to leave. Still got it. I don't follow. He again laughs like he's on some kind of joke that's over in my head. I can still get her flustered. It's a competition of sorts we've had going on for a while. That sounds incredibly sinister to me, okay? That sounded a lot worse than it actually is, come to think of it. I wasn't gonna say anything. No, you're right. I should fill you in so that you don't get the wrong idea. I'm actually relatively new here. You see, I got hired in the same year that Emmy started. Before that, I worked with Emmy during her initial rehab following her incident. Hold on, what? We had to amputate her legs after a really nasty car wreck. It nearly killed her and succeeded. Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, never mind. So that's how she started, obviously, but I thought like there was something else for a second. He shuts up abruptly. I blink at receiving this unexpected piece of news. Well, that's not my place to say anyway. We've known each other for quite a while, so we have a slightly more familiar relationship that is strictly professional. He seems embarrassed like he's done something stupid. I guess he's really worried about what I have. I wave a hand to let him know that it's not a big deal. Don't worry, sir. I promise that I'm going to be discreet. Well, thanks. You're a good kid, Hisao. I can see why Emmy became friends with you. She's quite indomitable, you know. What do you mean? You didn't see her learning to walk. She'd go for so much longer than the others in the hospital. She refused to quit. Normally, it takes years to get to a point where you could even think about running again. Emmy did it all in about a year. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Heck, she'd probably have done it even faster if it's not for the fact that we wouldn't let her. Why not? Because she'd go for so long that her legs would start bleeding where they met her prosthetics. It's a real concern. That's why she comes in every day after she runs. To say nothing of the risk of infection if her legs get cut up and her prosthetics are dirty. But enough about that. If we don't get you on your way soon, Emmy will think that we're up to something. Okay, so he's checking me. Well, you sound pretty good to me, Hisao. You didn't have any chest pains while you were running, did you? No, not really. I had some trouble catching my breath, though, and my heart was racing by the end, too. He frowns. It's probably just because you're out of shape, but if you don't approve, then you should let me know, okay? I put my shirt back on. Oh, what took you so long? Now I'm gonna be late. The nurse gives me a significant look. I was just seducing Hisao, that's all. What? Come on, have I told you? Come on, what have I told you about seducing my friends? I'll try not to do it again, though I fear young Hisao may be lost to the female gender forever. Not freaking likely. I didn't mean to say that out loud, but both the nurse and Emmy regarded me for a moment before bursting out laughter again. Oh, we said it out loud? Told you he was funny, didn't I? Well, Hisao, you should probably get moving. You still need a shower before class starts, don't you? Crap, he's got a point, and it looks like I've only got half an hour. Thanks for your time. I'll see you later, Emmy. I dash out of the room as the nurse begins to remove Emmy's prosthetics. As I head down the hallway, I could just barely hear his voice drifting after me. Emmy, you've got to be more careful. Oh, so she's going too hard, but there's a reason why she's going so hard. We did mention that she was going too harder than yesterday. So that's crazy, man. All right, let's go to the shower. I wonder if what's his face is going to be here. Oh, okay. I think we skipped the shower part. Okay. Probably for the best. All right, so it's the next day. It's Sunday. Emmy has kindly deigned to give me weekends off from our morning runs. I don't actually know if I woke up at all yesterday, if I just slept through the entire day. My legs groaned. Oh yeah, we definitely ran. Wasn't I supposed to be somewhere today? Hey, you're coming to my track meet. Oh my God, we're late. Oh no, oh no, oh no, flashbacks. Crap, Emmy's track meet. I better get the move on. Let's go. And so I soon found myself quite suddenly surrounded by a crowd of people, all starting out to see the track team compete with another school like this one. I'll admit it, it's almost comforting to know we're not the only one at school like this. After you see that there could be 2 schools with a bunch of defective kids, well, you stop feeling so defective. You also stop feeling unique, which in most cases would be a bad thing, but in this case, it sure as heck isn't. That's part of Yamaku's appeal, I guess. Learn that you're not unique. Heck, learn that there's a lot of others who would kill to be saddened with your problem instead of whatever you're dealing with. Yeah, man, I've thought about that a lot. And I think for me too, like, I've put so much thought into that. Like, thinking like, you know, I think everyone thinks, yeah, it could be a lot worse. Well, I think there's like so many different levels to that. If you think you have it bad, like, you know, like everybody gets sad. Everybody gets sad, but like there's always someone out there that has a way worse like feeling as you do. But to them, they might not see it that way. But I'm just saying that, like, yeah, I think everyone has those feelings no matter who you are. Some of the kids here aren't here because they're missing a leg or they have a heart condition. Some of them might be here because they're as good as dead in 2, maybe 3 years if they're lucky. And that's only if they get the right sort of care. It's a bitter sort of comfort to be able to say, well, at least I got a chance of being alive through college, but there it is. Yeah, man, it's true. Like just the being here, you know, just being alive is a privilege. It truly is. You came. Of course, I said I wouldn't, did I? Or that I would? That doesn't necessarily imply that you had to follow through. Lots of people say things and don't mean them. Well, I don't. Rin shrugs, seemingly bored with the conversation. She turns on her heel and heads back toward the stands. I owe Emmy money now. Why's that? I didn't think he'd show up. Emmy did. So I owe her about $5. You two bet an awful lot, don't you? Another shrug from my armless companion. I don't think so. We entered the bleachers and Rin nods upwards. Up there. I came out to see if you'd come. For the bet, I presume. Rin leads the way, and soon we settle down at an almost empty bench. Oh, who's this? Is this her mom? Is this Mommy Rin? She's got rather long hair done up in a braid. On seeing Rin, she gives her an oddly familiar seeming grin. Well, you know, introduce me to your mother. I like Mommy Rin. Well, this is surprising. I thought you went to get a snack, not a boy. Huh? A snack? I wonder why I was down there. The woman laughs again in the way that seems familiar. Where have I seen her before? Well, I suppose you've always been one to go out for one thing and bring back another. But I'm being rude. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Meiko Ibarazaki, Emmy's mother. Oh, it's Emmy's mother. Oh, dang. Pleased to meet you. Well, that explains it. She's like a taller, older, and better endowed Emmy. What are you gonna put it like that? Apart from her hair being a darker shade than Emmy's, she's really no mistaking the resemblance. Sorry, I'm Hisao Nikai. And really, you don't have to apologize for not introducing yourself, Mrs. Ibarazaki. That's really Rin's job in this situation, isn't it? Another laugh from Emmy's mother. I take it you've known Rin for that long then. It's best not to expect her to remember something like that. She's got other things to think about, I assume. Rin nods, seemingly pleased by this assessment. She's right. I was thinking about sunsets. You see, it's really up to us to make introductions and the like. For the lack of better response, I nod. She leans back a little on her seat and raises an eyebrow. So how long have you and Rin been dating? Oh my god, you're embarrassing me, Maiko. You're a blusher, aren't you? I don't know if there's any way to keep my dignity in this situation, so I settled for a mumbled response. Maybe. So this must be the new romance then, mustn't it? Wait, that's not the question that... I know, but it's funny to watch you squirm. I'm sorry. Forgive an old woman her amusements. Old woman? She sure doesn't look that old to me. Clearly, Amy gets her youthful features from her mother. I suppose I can let it go. How kind of you. It's starting. Oh, cool. We got like the CGs and stuff. I direct my attention to the track where they were preparing the first sprint. Got the nice picture of everybody here. I mean, I don't want to sound rude or anything, but is this really fair? Like, if she's missing her legs, shouldn't they all be? If that's possible? I guess not. I guess like, cause like, it looks like she's like maybe missing her hand, but like, I don't know about anyone else, but I mean, I'm sure, I know there's a wide range of like, you know, disability, sure. But I'm just wondering if like, there's really a downside to this. I guess she's still fast, which is actually more impressive. She's smiling with an almost cocky look on her face. The starter raises his pistol, or her pistol, or his. No, it was his. Okay. There she goes. Dang, she's just freaking blowing past him. Emmy explodes off the block, disappearing from the starting line in a blur. It's amazing. As the other sprinters converge on the lanes closest to this inside lane, Emmy surges to the front of the pack. By the time she rounds the final turn, some of the other runners have caught up with her. Their efforts come to naught, though, since a final burst of speed from Emmy leaves them at least half second behind. Oh, she's definitely gonna get an injury from this. Her mom is shouting, applauding wildly, and generally looking like any other parent cheering on their child. There we go. Go, Emmy! Emmy bounced off the track looking pleased with herself. I cheer right along with the rest of them. An announcer, sounding suspiciously like Misha, gleefully gives the results. I think she's gotten faster since last time. That was incredible. Emmy's a heck of a runner. Wait, didn't she just run? Emmy's mother nods. Yes, but she runs multiple events for the team, especially the sprints. That's a lot of running, but Emmy can handle it. Which event is this? It's the 200-meter dash. She'll do this one, the 100-meter, and the relay. Dang, that's kind of a lot, though. I see. I mean, especially with like her, like it's gonna, especially with what they said before, right? A thumping sound draws my attention away from the race. It's Rin's foot. She seems completely absorbed in the race. Emmy's mother cheers again, and I assume that the race is over. Sprints don't seem to me like they take very long to compete. Your foot. Huh? Your foot was bouncing on the bleachers. Oh, you seem pretty into this stuff. I'm surprised. Rin looks at me quizzically. Why wouldn't I be? No reason. I just thought stuff like sports wouldn't interest you. I suppose you're right. It's not that interesting. But I'm watching Emmy, not the sport. I don't follow. Emmy's the most Emmy when she runs. You don't get to see Emmy at her Emmyest very often. But here, you can see. Alright, so she's gonna do the 100-meter dash. I watch Emmy closely. As she gets in the starter blocks, her whole body seems to relax, but it's a false relaxation. I can see that she's actually like a coiled spring. As the starter tells everyone to get set, her head snaps up and her eyes narrow slightly. Her mouth curls up in what could be a grin and could be a growl. Oh, there she goes again. It's all over in a few seconds, but in those few seconds, I feel like I just witnessed something very personal for Emmy. As soon as she crossed the finish line, the fierce look that was replaced by her normal grin. The conquering general, returning to his farm. Amazing. She's really amazing. I've never seen anyone move that fast. Well, don't look at me. I'm far too relaxed to run that fast. No, I think Emmy's prowess came all from her father's side. Oh, at the mention of Emmy's father, Miss Ibarazaki looks wistful, almost sad. I'm going to make a prediction here that the dad may have also been in the car crash as well. That's my prediction. I don't know if that's true, but he got her into running, you know. Yeah, she told me. Where is her father right now, if I might ask? Oh, don't do that. You don't do that. He isn't around anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up bad memories. Amy just seemed a little sad when she mentioned him earlier. That's not surprising considering. They were very close. I see. Okay, so, I mean, it's good nothing between them happened at least. Even if that is what happened. Alright, so her phone's ringing. Honestly, text messages? What is he, 16? Oh, nothing. I've got to meet up with a friend of mine. Will you tell Emmy I'm very proud of her and that I'll call her later tonight? Of course. I'll admit that I zone out for a while. I almost didn't notice that the relay's about to begin, but when I look, I can't find Emmy. I thought Emmy would be running the relay. She runs Anchor. So she won't be running for a while yet? Ah. Did you see it? Emmy's at her Emmyest, maybe. Maybe this time. The race begins and I cheer Emmy's teammates along as they pass the baton. Oh, it's the baton thing. Finally, I can see Emmy sprinting to the track to take the final handoff. Once again, I'm taken aback how graceful she looks when she runs. It really is beautiful. She is at her Emmyest. Look at her go! But then as she crosses the finish line, I can see her stumble slightly. It's only barely, but it's a definite stumble. Well, yeah, she's running a ton. It's like not surprising. Emmy, did she hurt herself, do you think? You noticed it too. It must be bad. She frowns as if deciding the next course of action. Well, let's go down. I gotta crown the victor. See if you can find a laurel branch. It's not gonna be easy. At least we tried. Emmy's surrounded by her teammates, all of them congratulating her on the run. Rin seems to be waiting for Emmy to notice that she's arrived. Oh yeah, I guess she can't exactly wave Emmy over. Then again, I'm not sure that Rin would do such a thing even if she had arms. It doesn't seem like her style to draw attention to herself or emote beyond shrugging. Either way, I'm not willing to wait, so I wave to Emmy, who looks up and grins happily at us. He said me. Oh, us. Hey, you showed up. Guess Rin owes me money, huh? We would have bought you a crown of laurels, but he sow didn't find one. Neither did you. It wasn't my job to look. When did we assign jobs? When I said, see if you can find a laurel branch? Try to keep up. Okay. Seems it's my fault after all, Amy. It's okay, I'm sure you'll make it up to me somehow. Oh, sure. Good, so how did I look? I stopped myself from blurting out beautiful or amazing. Very impressive. I didn't mention how much more impressive her performance is given her lack of legs. I mean, yeah, I imagine that cannot be easy to balance like that. Great to hear. I was worried that I looked a little slow on the relay, but I guess I did fine, huh? Actually, I noticed... Oh, Rin kicked me. What was that all about? He noticed it at the end. Oh, that's no good. Guess the nurse will look at it for me later. Hey, you look a little worried. I'm fine, really. Just sore from all the running is all. And come on, a little pain isn't gonna stop me. Oh, no. Amy grins and looks for a moment. She looks like she did something during her sprint, fierce and unconquerable. Or to put it another way, really beautiful. Hasn't yet. Well, then I guess I shouldn't worry, huh? Dang right, I'm Emi Ibarazaki, fastest thing on no legs. I don't stop for anything. Impressive. Oh, before I forget, Rin and I are going to do something next Sunday as a post-track meet celebration. You should come along. Normally we do it the day after, but since the track meet was only on a Sunday, I got no homework and class and all that stuff to take care of. Plus our morning run, of course. Right, of course. All right, your mom wanted to say that she's proud of you. She'll call you later tonight. I thought I saw her in the stands. I'm glad she made it. Used to be my dad who showed up to my meets, but mom's done a pretty good job of taking over. She shivered slightly and I realized she's still all sweaty. The breeze has started to blow too. Amy jumps slightly and then grins at me. Hey, thanks. Oh, I accidentally skipped that we put our jacket on. Even I didn't realize I skipped that. We gave her the jacket. Yeah, it looked like it. That's how you... We are 100% in the route of Amy. Hey, Amy, you're going to miss the medal ceremony. Oh, yeah, thanks. She turns to Rin and myself. You don't have to stick around for this part. It takes forever. Besides, you should get cracking on your homework now if you don't want to be up late, Hisao. Morning run tomorrow. Don't forget. How could I? Good point. I mean, it's spending time with me after all. All right, so me and Rin go back. You're probably not going to get that coat back, I think. I'm sure I'll get it back eventually. Interesting. Take it as it comes, huh? Very Emmy-ish. With this odd statement, she turns and heads into the building. Honestly, was it that big of a deal? Yeah, man, all the signs are there, man. We're about to take a first-class seat to the Fields train. The Fields, one-stop Fields train station. I don't know what I'm trying to say. One-way ticket to Fieldsville. I'm telling you, watch, it's about to happen. Given her solution to at least one of these problems seems like an obvious reaction. Though I guess there's a chance I could lose my jacket if Emmy ever remembers to return it. I guess Rin has a point. Still, I can't bring myself to muster much worry over the whole thing. After all, it's getting warmer lately. I don't need a jacket. Odd, I think. I used to be a little more responsible with my stuff. Emmy-ish, huh? Maybe that's not really a bad thing. Oh, because you like her? This is my fault. I picked the route. You haven't been forgetting to take your medicine, have you? I'm catching a little murmur. You should take it easy for a few days. The nurse's words hurt me far more than the exhaustion of the morning run ever could. Take it easy for a few days. I knew I should have kept quiet. I kept my eyes on the floor, feeling like a complete idiot. Of course I haven't been remembering to take my medicine. How long has he not been taking his medicine? So, I've been running warm-up laps in the morning before Amy shows up, but then today, while she and I were running, I felt a little pain in my chest. It was only slight, and it was only for a second, so I mentioned it to the nurse. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I kept running and I finished just fine, so really it couldn't have been that bad. Why do I feel like I'm making excuses to the nurse? Moreover, why do I feel the need to justify continuing to run despite the pain? Really, it comes down to being unwilling to concern Emmy, who seemed concerned anyway. Hisao, I know it's difficult for you to get into a new routine, but if you don't want to find yourself in a lot of trouble, you're going to have to try harder. You can't afford to forget your pills and you can't push yourself too hard. But if I don't push myself, how will I improve? I don't know where that came from. It's a good point though. I mean, now where have I heard that before? Ha, she's rubbing off on you, I guess. Oh, that's the Emmy-ish thing to do. Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't push yourself, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be taking your medication. And it doesn't mean you shouldn't stop if your chest starts to bother you. I prefer not to have any fatalities while I'm on staff here. A bit of a lofty goal to be sure, but I'm always up for a challenge. I hate to admit it, but I think he's right. Okay, I'll take the medication. I'm sorry, I had to worry you. Who's worried? You're a smart kid, right? I know you can be responsible, Hisao. A situation like yours, you've got to learn to be responsible fast. I know. I suppose you started to enjoy your runs with Emmy, eh? Yeah, they've really been helping me. I mean, until today, I was feeling a lot more healthy. Plus, it's really impressive to see Emmy run. Did you see her at the track meet? She was incredible. He grins. He's like, you know what I mean. This was the bro code we're talking about. That she was, Yusao. I watched her first couple of races before I had some business to take care of. She told me all about it. Kind of you to loan her jacket, by the way. Oh yeah, that wasn't a big deal. I forgot about that. Not to you, but Emmy certainly appreciated it. And I know she appreciates you running with her in the mornings. Ooh, she likes him back. I thought she was doing me the favor of helping me follow the doctor's orders. She tries harder than when you're around. If there's someone else running with her, she's going to push herself more. And she tries even harder when you're around because, well, it's you. What does that mean? Oh my god, so this game suffers that same clueless main character. Oh, I have no idea that the girl likes me. That always bothers me in games. Oh, you'd love to know, wouldn't you? No, seriously, it's because you're her friend. If Rin ran with her, I'm sure she'd do the same. Well, probably, but that's not the point. The point is you're helping her even if you don't know you are. And she's grateful for that, even if she never says it. What do you mean, even if she never says it? Emmy doesn't talk a lot, but she and I have known each other for long enough that I can read her most of the time. I see. Anyway, you don't have to stop your morning exercise. Just walk the track instead of running for a few days. Let things calm down, and take your dang medicine. I bumped into Emmy. Hello. Sorry about that. Are you okay? What did the nurse say? Do you need to go to the hospital? Oh my gosh, was it my fault? Wasn't it? I've been pushing you too hard, haven't I? I'm a horrible person. I give her a hug. Aww. Hey, Emmy. Settle down, Emmy. I'm fine, okay? No worries. I can feel her body relax as I continue to assure her that I'm fine. Her arms wrap around me as if she's trying to confirm that I'm not about to fall over dead. I catch a whiff of her hair. It smells like sweat, or how adrenaline should smell. It's the scent of activity. It's a good thing she doesn't smell like onions. That would suck. And a hint of strawberries from a shampoo, I suspect. Hey, I just need to remember to take my medicine, that's all. Don't worry about it, it's not your fault. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I just need to take it easy for the next few days. Oh, we've realized that we're close. I can feel Emmy's heartbeat calming down, and I have to resist the urge to rest my chin on the top of her head. Thank goodness. You really had me worried there, Hisao. Emmy, you're gonna come here anytime soon? Or are you gonna come? Oh, sorry, was I interrupting? Oh no, this is awkward. Of course not. See you later today, okay? And Hisao? Take your dang medicine. That's what everyone says. Yeah, I'll remember. See you later. I need a shower. A cold one. If the thoughts running through my head are any indication, she was really soft. My pills are waiting for me to make it my room. Bruh, this is... It's totally how guys think, though. Every guy will have their anime moment where they run into their crush. Okay, so I guess it's the next day. We just took a shower. Strange that it feels so natural for me to go up to the roof these days. I never would have done such a thing at my old school. And in those days, I like to eat alone. No, that's not quite true. Though I like to sit alone, I like to watch people. I always figured that that was the sort of person I was, but it appeared I was wrong. Then again, I also thought it was the sort of person who had a normal heart, so there you have it. I don't know myself that well. Now I'm on the roof so that I can have lunch with a couple of people, and they're both girls, which is even stranger. How did I get here? Oddly enough, I feel closer to Emmy and Rin than I felt to anyone at my old school. Somehow I get the feeling that they'd at least visit me if I wind up in the hospital. I focus on the view of the roof, banishing such thoughts from my head. There's a light breeze blowing. It's nice up here. Are we falling asleep? Voices intrude upon the edge of hearing. Seems to have fallen asleep on us, Rin. Maybe he's faking to lull us into a false sense of security. Why would he do that? No idea. Still, you make a good point. We should kick him or something to make sure he's really asleep. Wait, what? Don't kick. No kick. Oh, you're awake. I guess we don't have to kick you then. Was it part of your master plan? What are you talking about? I'm not sure either. You must be pretty tired to fall asleep out here, although it's pretty uncomfortable, I suppose. She plops down next to me and begins to eat. Rin sits opposite from us, a move which only makes me more aware of the girl sitting next to me. If I didn't know any better, I swear she did that on purpose. Hey, Rin. Rin, you're a bro. I know you're not a bro, but you really are a bro. So basically, we just zoned out. I mean, it literally says that. I kind of zoned out for a moment there. I said, did you get a career survey in your class too? You know one of those. Oh, he's zoning out because he likes her. I'm sorry, I'll stop. You know one of these things? Wait, you know one of those. What do you want to do after high school things? You know what? Did I get that in high school? I don't remember. I feel like maybe we did, and I had no plan. I pretty much went straight to work after high school at like a fast food place. Yeah, I was very close to going to like college. Like nothing fancy. I didn't get any scholarships or anything because I really wasn't that smart. But I was very close to going to college, and now I'm a YouTuber. So hi, it's funny. It's funny how that happens. I don't think so. Maybe we'll get one tomorrow. What are you gonna put down? That's a really good question. No clue. I always kind of assumed I'd figure it out in college. That or just become a salaryman. That's pretty popular. Yeah, college is pretty common in Japan. But I do really want to. That's a tough question. I guess I don't really want to do anything. You don't sound very excited about that one, do you? I guess I'm pretty unhappy with the salaryman idea. But to be honest, I haven't given much thought to the future recently. I suppose that these days I've been more concerned with living one day at a time. Good point. That's a pretty good idea. I just wrote down pirates. I'm momentarily stunned, then I start laughing. Is it? Wait a minute. It's not because the leg thing, is it? Is that why? Because if that is, it's kind of funny. What? I can laugh about that? Don't make me feel bad for laughing about that. She's making the jokes, not me. You're not actually serious, are you? Amy looks mock offended. Well, I've got the legs for it. See? I told you. I wasn't wrong. I feel like in this game, it's like I gotta watch what I say. I don't want to say something too stupid, but I really truly like the message of the game. You know what I mean? Just you wait. I'll be the terror of the high seas. I'll show you all. I've even been working on my pirate voice. Oh god, here we go. She suddenly springs up and begins swaggering up and down the rooftop shouting orders. Yar, me hearties, give 'em a broadside with the long guns. We'll wear their guts for quarters. Do you even know what that means? Ren's unexpected interruption stops her in her tracks. Not really, but it's all in the delivery. Okay, the bell's ringing. Ren stares at me intently for a few moments. Is there something wrong? Nope. Oh, well, why the staring then? Nope, I don't get it. Get what? The staring thing. You two seem to, but I don't. Great, she saw me staring. Oh, because we were oogling Emmy. Ooh. I wasn't staring, I was just tired. No, really, I was just distracted is all. I was thinking about beans. I'm greeted by the two specters of Shizune and Misha looking like they mean business. Well, Shizune looks like she means business anyway. Oh, not this again. Up on the roof again, He-chan. Yeah, I didn't pick you. I didn't pick either one of you, so get the heck out of here. I picked Emmy without my knowledge. Okay? You know, that's dangerous, don't you? Uh-oh. Of course you're gonna lecture me. Honestly, they are annoying to me. I'm sure they have a great backstory if we ever got to it, but like they just seem kind of annoying and like mean. That's right. The school cannot be held responsible for any injury that comes up with being there, you know? Furthermore, we could report you for breaking the rules. Misha leads in and whispers, but we won't, He-chan. You three are cute together, too cute together. You're too easy to tease, He-chan. Hey, come on, I'm still new here, sort of. Isn't it mean to pick on the newcomer like this? Nope. It's to help you get acclimated to your new surroundings. Ah, I see. Well, do you have to be so overzealous about it? Yep. That aside, He-chan, we were looking for you this morning, but you weren't in your room. Of course I wasn't. I was out on my morning exercise right here in class, bright and early. Unlike you. Shizune looks peeved, and a beat later, so does Misha. Yeah, you can't tell them that. That was because of student council business. You should be grateful that we worked so hard for you. Oh, I am. So what did you need me for? We had to give you something, but since you weren't around, we dropped it off in your room. Like what? Oh, you'll find out when you get back, He-chan. Wahahaha. Oh no. So he's like, oh my god, what do you mean we look cute together? Like, well, I have no idea. The characters in these games could literally be surrounded by girls and guys and everything. And they were like, I have no idea what's going on. I'm so clueless. Kenji? I can't remember his name. Yes, Kenji. Hey, we need to talk. These rooftop shenanigans of yours, man, they gotta stop. What? You're running around the rooftops with the limbless wanderers. What? They're women, man. You'll get yourself killed running around like that. I don't follow. He sighs. Look, we're friends, so I'm telling you this for your own good. But if I ever gotta kill someone, I do it by throwing them off the roof and make it look like an accident. And if I've thought of it, you can be sure they thought of it too. They're crafty, almost as crafty as I am. I see. Good. I'm glad we had this chat. Loan me 500 yen. I'm sorry. I need to get a drink, man. I've been inside all day and the tap water's been compromised. I'm sure you know. So I need to stock up on something canned, got it? But to do that, I need 500 yen. And since I've just saved your life with my timely advice, you can at least spare me 500 yen. You know, if I make you go away, 500 yen is a bargain. My God. This he reminds me of someone that I actually met in high school. So in our high school, I don't know how your guys' schools work, but we were able to leave for lunch and go anywhere we want outside of the school and come back as long as we made it to class on time. Well, we like to go to like Burger King, and it was always far away from the high school. But we would go there. But one time, this person that's I went to school with, but we weren't really that acquainted with them, offered us a ride. He didn't say any strings were attached. He offered us a ride to Burger King because it was quite far. It's like a good mile away, maybe. So we said, all right, cool, thank you. Because that's, you know, when a person offers, there's usually nothing. They're not asking for anything in return. But when we got to Burger King, we went inside, you know, ordering our Whoppers. And I know, no one eats a Burger King these days. I don't know what was wrong with me. Whoppers are pretty good though. I ain't gonna lie. But we get to the counter and we order our food, and he comes to us and is like, hey, because I gave you a ride, why don't you buy me some food? I was like, what? Are you serious right now? I don't remember if we actually bought him anything, but I just felt icky. Like I was like what? That is so wrong. You don't offer something and then expect someone to do something for you in return. You know, like that. It's like if the person wants to be nice and buy him a Whopper, sure. But you don't say that. Oh, anyway, we're back in our room. As I close the door, my heel taps against something lying on the floor. It's a brightly colored rectangle of a paper. This must be the something that Misha mentioned before. Probably a student council leaflet that she slid under the door. However, when I pick it up, I feel that I couldn't have been more wrong. Someone actually wrote me an old-fashioned handwritten paper letter. Uh-oh. What is this? What is this? Oh, can I read this? I cannot read this. I mean, I know these kanjis, but I don't know these words. It's the first piece of mail I've received here at Yamaku, so I'd feel special even if it wasn't something as rare as a handwritten letter. What causes me even more trepidation is the name of the sender, written neatly on the back of the envelope. Iwanako. Iwanako. I have no idea why she would write me. Who's Iwanako again? I haven't been in contact. Oh wait, is this the girl that he confessed to? It is from the old school. The last time I saw Iwanako was terribly awkward. Oh yeah, so yeah, it definitely was the last, that girl. She came to my hospital room, peeled me an apple out of courtesy, and then we practically sat in silence for half an hour. She said goodbye and didn't look at me in the eye when she closed the door. It might have been a natural end to the series of visits that were probably pretty painful for both of us. Every time she visited me in the hospital, I wanted to talk to her, but something stopped me every time. Every time that I didn't speak made the next time even harder. She looked so guilty that I didn't want to say anything that might upset her, and I could never figure out the right words to say. I think she blamed herself for my heart attack. That's ridiculous, of course. Knowing it and believing it are two different things. I told her that it wasn't her fault. She nodded, and I really think she understands that if it had been that, then sooner or later something else would have made my heart give out. Yet she looked so hopelessly sad every time she opened the door and entered my room. Did she like him or something? So I never managed, well, I can't remember exactly what happened in the first episode. I think maybe she rejected it, but I can't remember. So I never managed to say things I wanted to say. In the end, that might have hurt her even more. I carefully opened the letter. Hi Hisao, how are you? I hope you're well and happy at your new school. Everyone misses you. Almost all of our second year classes got put together in class 3-1 for the final year, so we're pretty comfortable right from the beginning of the year. I'm sure you would have been assigned to this class as well. The mood among the third years seems to be very anxious about the final exams. Even though they're so far away, the teachers are badgering us about it all the time. Even old Mr. Tachibana, who is, by the way, our homeroom teacher this year, would you believe it? I was sure that he'd retire after our second year, but here he is nagging everyone about studying for the exams. I think things like that are the main reason why the mood amongst the third years is so nervous. I must admit, I'm somehow losing my confidence in myself as well, even though I've always fared reasonably well in exams. It's so weird to think that we're already seniors, isn't it? Time really has flown past. I wonder where it went. The new first year seems so young and somehow really innocent. I keep wondering if I was like them in my first year. I've been feeling nostalgic like this for the whole first trimester. How long was he in the hospital? I don't remember. There are other things I want to say. I'm writing to you because I felt that there are things that I should have said after the incident back in winter. I really regret that I wasn't able to say them in person, and I have no excuse for it. Yeah, I think I've had quite enough of this. Oh, he's not even gonna... He crumbled it? My God. That's kind of crazy. So he was like annoyed by receiving the letter. Huh. Wonder why. I've got exams to study for myself. I have no time for the past. Now about that homework. I wonder, is there a path for her? Like, can we like rekindle things? So what's the plan for today anyway? I waited patiently in the hallway for the girls' dormitory just outside of Emmy and Ren's room. Emmy's apparently helping Ren with getting dressed. I suppose that makes perfect sense. I have no idea how she would get dressed otherwise. Picnic! Picnic? That's what I said. Sounds pretty exciting. I know, right? The sky seems threatening today. What? She's got a point. Amy, you sure you still want to risk getting caught in the rain? Of course. What's the threat of rain supposed to stop me? Rin wanders out of the building looking to her usual self. Well then, are we ready to go? I'm ready. Basket. Beg pardon? The basket in Amy's room. You should carry it. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about it. Nice save, Rin. So are we set to head out? Yep. Rin gives another nod and we head out of the dormitory. Where are we going? You know, I hadn't really thought of that. What do you think, Isao? There's a park in town near the art shop. Great idea, Rin. I totally forgot all about that place. Do you know how to get there, Rin? It's pretty likely. Good enough for me. Lead on, Rin. Three of us quickly make our way off campus and take the road into town. We finally leave school. We pass by the art supply store. Rin's slowing her pace slightly as we go by. Amy notices Rin's change of pace and stops. You want to go in, Rin? Rin shrugs. Nothing I need. Are you sure? Life's uncertain, but on this, at least I'm pretty sure. Nice of you to offer. Well, it's not like I'm the only one carrying the basket, but I'll bet Hisao wouldn't have minded, right? Of course not. This is hardly a heavy load. I flexed for emphasis. It actually was heavy. Oh, I remember this place. I ran into you here that one time, didn't I, Rin? Oh, what's their backstory? Maybe. I'm unwilling to say for certain one way or the other. Memory's a tricky thing, you know. It feels like we're besties.
Well, look at that.
Oh, what do they got? They got a peanut butter sandwich, chips. It literally says chips on it. I'm starving. Dig in. Oh my god, I thought it was a freaking gun. I was like, oh my god, this took a twist. It's raining. Uh-oh. Looks like the weather's not going to cooperate with us after all. Amy glares at the sky as if that alone will hold back the rain. I very nearly believe that she could do it. It's one heck of a glare. I had better cooperate. You hear me, Sky? You stop that raining this instant? That dang Aurora Borealis, man. Regrettable. What do you mean? I could paint this if I weren't out here. Shame to miss it all. I guess we should have stopped in that art supply store after all, huh? Hey, we should probably head inside to keep dry. We're already pretty wet, Hisao. Yeah, but we could dry off this way and maybe wait out the storm. You don't want to catch a cold or anything, do you? I suppose you're right. Where could we go? Oh god, where's this going? Where is this going? That's it. There's a tea shop nearby. Oh, it's going to a tea shop. Good. We could have some tea and dry out. No problem. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Where is it? Oh, wait. Great. You know where it is? I was like, that didn't make any sense. Sure do. I think. But at least it'll be adventure anyway, right? Adventure, huh? Well, I suppose we could use a little adventure. Yeah, when I go somewhere a place new, I really don't mind getting lost a little bit. I mean, we have GPS. Like, there's no reason to be scared unless it's someplace dangerous. Lead on! Now it left here. There, the Shanghai. It seems fairly crowded inside. A symptom of the sudden rain, I'm sure. Welcome, Kenai. I'm surprised to find that our waitress is none other than Yuko. Wait, is this the librarian? She works 2 jobs? I guess that must be it. Oh, it's you. Hey, Yuko. I didn't know you worked here too. Do I know you? You seem awfully familiar, but I don't think I've ever seen you in here. We met at your job at the library, remember? Her eyes widen. Yeah, that's it. Nice to see you again. I thought he went there often. Oh no, this is bad. I should have remembered a customer's face. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Whoa, hey, calm down. Listen, I wasn't a customer when we first met. In fact, I have never ever been to Shanghai, so it's all right. Do you really think so? Yeah, I'm sure. Positive. Isn't that right, girls? Yep, it sure is. Well, okay. So, Yuko, you got a room to seat us? What will you have? Cake and some tea, too, I guess. What kind of cake? Surprise me. And for you? I'll take a straw. My feet are all wet. Sorry. The drinking straw, 1, please. And you, sir? Just tea, I think. Amy would probably yell at me if I ordered cake. Hey, would she order cake? Oh, come on, Isao. Don't let me be the only one with food. I feel like a pig. Just trying to eat healthy. Your orders, after all. Well, today's your day off. You could be healthy tomorrow. Then I suppose I will have some cake after all. What kind? Surprise me. Very well, your orders will be out soon. Despite the crowd, her order does indeed arrive quickly. Thanks, Yuko. Yay, we got cake. This is a different guy than usual, isn't it? What? Rin! How dare you? What? Oh yeah, I guess he is. This is my friend Hisao. We've met. Small world. Well, let me know if you need anything. Oh, you got some explaining to do, Ren. I didn't pick this route on accident for you to cheat on me. So what's this other guy, huh? You got a secret lover or something? She laughs. It's just the track team captain. He likes coming down here after practice sometimes. So if we have anything to discuss, I tag along. Oh, I see. So it's a secret lover. It is. I knew it. Yeah, anyway. What? Huh? Rin jerks back from whatever her mind would her off to. Huh? What did you just say? Huh? No, before that. No idea. Oh, well. Okay. I let the matter drop, but I can't help notice that Amy seems relieved that Rin interrupted the conversation. Maybe I went a little too far. Conversation dies down. Oh, this got awkward. Oh, gosh. She's stealing my cake. Thief. Pirate, there's a difference. We're not on water. Well, no, but there's a lot of water outside, so it still works, right? Besides, you can have some of mine. I think it's cranberry or something. I should have asked for the strawberry. I like strawberries. Feel free to help yourself to mine if you really must. Seeing as you've already done it once and all, the rain's lit up. Well, we'd better pay and get a move on before it starts raining again. Alright, so we leave. Do you want to return to the park? My jaw nearly dropped. Are you kidding? It's probably gonna rain again. In fact, I think I just felt some raindrops. You may be right. Well, okay, I'll let you off the hook this time, but you owe me a picnic now, got it? I don't know if she's addressing me, Rin, or both of us. Fine, fine. Now, hurry up. I wanted to get some laps in at the track, and it would be nice to do so without the rain. I thought it was your day off. Well, I need the practice, and I need to burn off that cake anyway. Are you sure? It wasn't that much cake. No, it wasn't that much cake for you. I ate most of it. She's got a point. So I feel like I should at least offer to run with her. Keep quiet. Oh, I should save the game, I think. I feel we should run with Emmy. So is there like a good and bad ending to everyone? Because this is like, we only get a few choices here. So like, let's just run with her. Why not? Hey, I'll run with you. I might as well, right? She shakes her head. No, you won't. Rest is critical for you, remember? I won't allow you to push yourself too hard. Okay, whatever you say. So it doesn't matter. Didn't matter at all. Of course, it is raining again. Emmy's expression sours slightly. Aw, man, stupid rain. It'll let up soon. You can go running then, right? She snorts, seemingly amused. Like I'm not going to run in the rain. Well, you shouldn't. You'll catch a cold. Ridiculous. I don't get colds. My immune system is far too strong for something like that. I can't help but laugh. Well, I'll see you tomorrow morning then. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Oh, and carrying the picnic basket. I'll bring it for lunch tomorrow. We can have our picnic on the roof. Sounds good for me. See you soon. Dang, it's wet out here. I need to get back to my room and just some dry clothes. Kenji's back. Hey, man, give me a hand, would you? Huh? The books are unceremoniously dumped into my arms. He was carrying books. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. If you weren't around, I'd have to keep my door unlocked, and that's just begging for trouble. The perfect opportunity to set up an ambush, or maybe just to plant a bomb if they don't want to get their hands too dirty. Probably don't. Afraid they'll break a nail or something if they have to stab me. Women. Anyway, where have you been, man? I could have used some help to carry these back from the library. I knocked on the door, but you weren't there. Oh, sorry. I was out with Emmy and Rin. Oh, God. The limbless ladies again? What did you do this time? Well, we wound up at the Shanghai... The Shanghai? Why there? No, man. You can't just go to the dang Shanghai. It's the most dangerous place in the city. A veritable stronghold of the best agents. I know. I've met them all. They'll stop at nothing to lure you into a false sense of security, then bam. Wallet's gone. Bus pass gone. Identity freaking gone, man. Promise me you won't go there again. Sure, I won't go there again. Good. Sorry to come here so strong, but I know the danger there is too well to let you just wander into the lion's den again. You got out there alive once, but twice is pushing it. Yeah, well, I need to get changed up and do homework, so I'll see you later. Huh? Oh, sure, whatever. You better take these. What a weirdo. All right, so we're changing out of our clothes. I really hope that Emmy's not out running in this weather. She totally is. Like, she has like a personal mission, you know, of some sort. I obviously think it has something to do with her dad. I think there's definitely, we're gonna learn about that soon. I'm pretty much waiting for that to happen. All right, the next day. Oh, my alarm's going off. I'm a little blurry-eyed, and it feels like it takes a little longer than usual to get dressed and down to the track. A glance at my watch reveals that I was right, and I'm in fact running a little late. The thing is, there's no Emmy. That's odd. She should be here. Oh God, it means I mean, I was late. I guess I wasn't the only one who had trouble getting up this morning. Oh, dang, she gets sick? Code red. This is code red. Emmy always runs, so I guess we ended up running anyway. I'm forced to admit that Emmy isn't showing up. Furthermore, I have no idea where she is. Anxiety gnaws at me. While at the same time, I just wonder why I'm so worried over her. Because you like her, you idiot! It was weird not having her here, downright unnerving. It suddenly dawns on me that I've been running to hang out with Emmy as much as I've been running to stay healthy. Probably more to be with Emmy now that I think of it. It's some of these things that are completely obvious to me, yet somehow I never realized it. Yet, she really is someone I enjoy being with. As revelations go, it's hardly world-shaking. At the same time, I found myself feeling slightly shocked. When did this happen? Well, no time to think about it, though. I want to ponder this new development. I have a greater desire to find out what's happening to Emmy. I'll ask the nurse when I stop to see him. Well, you seem to be in good shape, Isao. That's good to hear. Hey, where's Emmy? She didn't show up this morning. Is she okay? You mean she didn't tell you? She's sick in bed. Sick? The nurse shrugs. Yeah, she came to my office this morning with a fever. To be honest, I'm surprised she made it here. She was burning up when she arrived. I believe she planned to let you know, but she asked me to tell you. Oh, shoot. I told her I stopped by the track to let you know in the case she forgot. Sorry about that. But we don't need to tell Emmy I forgot, right? Of course not. This is fine blackmail material. I'll save it for whenever I need a favor from you. Well, I guess I deserve that. But you know, I've got tons of blackmail on you that you're not even aware of. So don't push your luck, okay? I'm just kidding, Isao. I like the nurse dude. He's cool. He's so chill. He's so chill, though. But seriously, don't tell Emmy I forgot, okay? Yep, your secret's safe with me. Okay, now go on, get out of here. Wait, I've got one more question. Is she gonna be okay? Yeah, definitely. Her fever was high, but it was already starting to go down by the time she came by my office. I'll check on her again at lunch to be sure, but I expect she'll be up. Oh gosh, she's not gonna be okay. I know how these games go. She's not gonna be okay. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of the worst, okay? Maybe I should visit her after class. The nurse raises an eyebrow and gives me a searching glance for a moment. Well, it might not be a bad idea. You can let me know if she's taking a turn for the worse, I guess. But no funny business, you got it? You know what meds you're on after all. Or I know what meds you're on. Okay. So we're gonna go visit Amy. I sense backstory coming. I need a shower. Man, how many showers you take? He just takes one every day. The lunch bell rings. I feel myself disinclined to make my way to the roof. I'm betting Rin knows where Amy is, and if that's the case, I doubt she'd bother going up there. More to a point, I doubt that we'd have any more... Wait, do we even know where Rin is? Isn't there like a girls' dormitory? Unfortunately, I don't really feel like heading to the cafeteria either. I guess I'll go to the library instead. Let's go read a new book. I love libraries. I love refrigerators. Can't believe it. Excuse me? Oh, can I help you? Actually, I was looking for a book. So am I. Advanced Cryptography. We just got it in and then now it's gone missing. I really wanted to read that one. Cryptography? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, that is this guy I knew, like, not sure how to describe it. Skip to the end. He got me interested in cryptography, only now the book's gone, and I think it's been stolen. All right, I'm gonna look it up. It's a method of protecting information and communications through the use of codes. That is some nerd stuff. Sounds pretty terrible. Yeah, especially now that I have to search the whole library for it, even though it's probably not even here. You seem busy. A little. Okay. Random, but okay. I'm sorry, is someone there? Oh, Lily? I haven't seen Lily in a long time. Oh no, I should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make so much noise. Mai, is that you, Hisao? I've not heard from you in quite some time. That's what I said. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten all about me. Oh, sorry. She's like, you didn't take my route. How dare you? I'm only teasing you, Hisao. From what I hear, you've been busy. With Emmy. Morning runs with Emmy Ibarazaki and lunch on the rooftop, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Does everyone talk in this school? God, keep your freaking business to your own self. Mind your own business is what I'm trying to say. That and I can't coax poor Hinako on the roof anymore. You three are always up there claiming the spot for yourselves. Sorry, we could eat lunch somewhere else if it's a real problem. Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. Hinako and I have other things to do at lunch too, such as read in the library, as you can see. Oh, Hinako's here too. I didn't see her. Oh, she's around here somewhere, but I'm surprised, Hisao. You're in here instead of up there. What brings you to the library? Well, Emmy's ill, so there's no lunch on the rooftop to keep me occupied. My poor Rin must feel left out. It's not like that. Sure, but it isn't. Emmy tends to be on the, be the life of whatever group she's in. It's a shame to hear she's fallen ill. Will she be okay? The nurse thinks so. I'm going to swing by and see how she's doing after school myself. My, what a noble gentleman you are, Hisao. It's nothing really, just checking up on a friend after all. So it's just friends, is it? How disappointing. I'm sorry, Hisao, I'm teasing you again. Please do tell Emmy that I hope she feels better, won't you? Of course. Hey, I've got to find a book before lunch is over, so I better get moving. See you later. Until we meet again, Hisao. She seems nice. All right, so we didn't eat lunch. We're going to grab something before we visit Emmy. Okay. All right, class is over. Just skip to where we meet Emmy, please. It doesn't take long to get to the girls' dormitory and to make my way to Emmy's room. Oh, I guess she just knows where it's at. Okay. Staring outside her door, I suddenly pause. What if she's resting? I hate to wake her up, especially if she's still feeling ill. Then again, if she sleeps all day, then it could throw off her sleeping schedule. But rest is important if we're overthinking. You're overthinking, dude. Then I hear Emmy's voice from behind the door. Thanks for your concern, but I really am okay. Is she talking to me? I'll see you at practice tomorrow. Guess not. Clearly she's not asleep, so I can knock without worry. Come on, man, you can do this. What if she's not dressed yet? The image that flashes through my mind causes my heart to skip a beat, literally. Oh god, dude, get your mind out of the gutter. Okay, we knocked. You weren't too. Oh, come in. The door's unlocked. So it is. I open the door and step in, which is about where my thought process comes to a grinding halt. There she is. There she is. Are you okay, Emmy? She's sitting up in a bed, her hair tousled from a day spent asleep. I think this is the first time I've seen her without those familiar beads in her hair. Her gym shirt bloomers, obviously hastily pulled on before I came in, are creased and folded from less than proper storage. Her legs laid bare. Oh, we actually get to see, like, okay, this is the first time. Oh, she's got stuffed animals, of course. I've never seen Emmy without her prosthetics before, yet here she is, slender legs terminating in stumps just below her knees. But as odd as the sight is, I find myself more captivated by everything north of the waist. It seems that Emmy had finished her conversation with whoever was on the phone with her and is now watching my reaction closely out of her one open eye as she wipes the sleep from the other. Her expression, far from being embarrassed, is rather one of surprisingly wide yawn. One per... Okay, she's yawning. I get it. Oh, you seem a bit caught off guard, Hisao. Sorry, I've never seen you without your legs on. I never seen someone so disheveled? Look so attractive. Never seen you look so... I'm sorry. I was wondering what your reaction would be. The nurse called and told me you were going to drop by, you see. And I know you haven't seen me, well, you know, without legs. Oh, you don't have them on? I didn't notice, you stupid idiot. Wait, what? This is random? Oh, I just realized. How long has that line been there? Sorry, guys. Wait a minute. How long has that been there? I'm so sorry. That is so distracting. I accidentally left that there. All right, well, there's the picture without a line through it. Oh, so she chucked the pillow at us. I retaliated, of course. And once I've retaliated twice, well, a war was bound to break out sooner or later. We're having a pillow fight. Gotcha. Eep. And once the charge was accomplished, well, of course, I'd have to wrestle the pillows away from her. Stop, man. I know where this is going. Oh, no. And with that kind of struggle, of course, we'd wind up in this sort of position. Bruh. No. Don't do it. Of course he's going to. But I'm just saying, don't worry, we keep this PG-13 on this channel, all right? Don't worry. This is where these visual novels always go. Emmy? Emmy? Sorry, I shouldn't have. It's fine, it's fine. So what brings you here? She's still breathing hard and that causes her voice to shake slightly. Well, before I was so rudely assaulted by pillows, I came to see how you were doing. Well, this is kind of awkward. That earns me another shove and I nearly fall off the bed. Consumed with worry, were you? Couldn't bear the thought of me laying deathly ill? Well, I wouldn't say consumed with worry, but after you didn't show up this morning, I was a total wuss. Emmy pouts, crossing her arms petulantly and sticking her lower lip out. It's not my fault. Nurse wouldn't allow it. Sure you wouldn't. I completely believe you. You're such a jerk, Hisao. So how was your day then? Did you enjoy slacking off? Not really. The phone woke me up pretty early on. The phone? Yeah, the captain of the team called to make sure I was doing okay. Hey, you tell that captain to get the heck out of here. I know what his plan is. I think the captain picked the Emmy route as well. Also to let me know that it was okay to skip practice. Oh, that's good. He really keeps an eye out on you, huh? Emmy shrugs. It's his job. Part of being the captain means you gotta know where your team members are when they're not in school. Still, I guess it was nice of him to call, huh? Yep, sure was. You could tell it's... I mean, he mentioned that he didn't like that anyway. So how was your day? Kind of uneventful, you know. I went ahead and ran by myself and talked to the nurse about how you were doing. I mean, through the day's events, none of which are particularly engrossing. That's when I'm distracted by an arm finding its way across my waist. It seemed that Emmy fell asleep while I was talking, so I draw a blanket to cover us. Aww. Oh, shucks. Wait a minute. Is this one of the first times we've seen... No, we've seen him, right? In the beginning. But yeah, it's like, doesn't really show him very often. Hey, it seems a shame to wake her up, but I have things to do. I gently shake her, but in response, she only tightens her arm's grip on me and sighs a little. My resistance to this position crumbles rather quickly. Yeah, they're just friends. Yeah, this is what friends do. Like, if you like a girl, or if you're a girl and you put a guy in this situation and you claim that you're still friends, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. And if you're a guy in this position and you like the girl, you're also an idiot. Watch this whole time, he's just extremely friend-zoned. The feeling of her body breathing steadily is both calming and incredibly stimulating at the same time. My breathing cannot decide if it wants to relax or speed up. Relaxation wins, and I find myself putting an arm around Emmy. Oh, he's doing all the old tricks, huh? I think I'm in love. The words slip out and hang in the air unnoticed. At least I hope they've gone unnoticed. Emmy whimpers weakly through her dream, and her grip suddenly tightens again. For the first time I've known her, I see tears running down Amy's face. Is she crying? I can't tell. I can't really tell. Feels like my heart's about to break. Oh well, we don't want that. I instinctively tighten my own grip and stroke her hair in what I hope is in a soothing manner. Words of comfort meaningless in this situation spring to mind. Maybe I should wake her. Are you supposed to wake people having nightmares? I can't for the life of me remember. When my dogs have nightmares, I wake them up. I feel bad. I just want to wake them up. The decision is taken from me as Emmy suddenly jerks awake with a cry. Aw, bruh. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know it was gonna be like that. Oh, bro. You got me crying over here. I am crying tears right now. No, it is sad though. This is more than I think I want to hear without her knowing. I quickly sit upright and gently shake her shoulder to stir her. Hey, you okay? Huh, what? Hisao? Well, she probably doesn't even remember. You had a nightmare, I think. Yeah, I guess so. You want to talk about it? Nah, I don't really remember much of it. I'm pretty sure she's lying to me, but somehow I don't think I should press the issue. Emmy shudders again and turns towards me, looking a little sheepish. Sorry for falling asleep on you like that. I keep my voice as soothing as I can. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You've been ill. Yeah, I guess that means, I guess that cold medicine is just a little, make me a little drowsy. I guess so. Well, prepare yourself for tomorrow morning, Hisao. Well, we'll have to go twice as hard to make up for today. But I went running this morning. No excuse. Fine, I'll be ready for you. Good. Well, I better get going, especially if I want to get enough sleep for tomorrow. I hop off the bed and head for the door. Hey, Hisao. She opens her mouth to say something, and then in another burst, I see her falter slightly. She closes her mouth and opens it again. Thanks. For dropping by, I mean. You're kind of the first visitor I've had who wasn't Rin. Well, now that's surprising. I would have figured that Emmy would have people dropping by all the time. She's certainly popular enough, or so I thought. And thanks for staying around after well... A look of pain fits across her face. Oh, so she knows. She knows that we've seen her. You know. It helped. Wait, was she not asleep? I mean, no, she must have been asleep, right? See you tomorrow. See you later. Hey, Emmy? Anytime you need to talk, let me know, okay? She seems taken aback by the offer. Her grin gets even wider. Sure thing, Hisao. See you in the morning. I exit Emmy's room with my head in a whirl. Should I have even left? Was she really okay? Oh, bro, dude, I'm getting flashbacks. I am getting flashbacks right now. I'm not even gonna say it, but I think you know. I'm getting flashbacks and I don't like it. So he said I want to turn around and march back down the hallway, open the door and tell her that I love her. I think she's beautiful. Tell her that I'll be there when she needs me. I want to stay with her to hold her as she falls back to sleep. How many nights has she woken up like that? Only to find that nobody's there. I mean, I personally think it's a little bit too early to be saying these things, considering that, well, it's obvious that they like each other, right? But they haven't even kissed or anything. It's like, would you really start out with I love her? I don't know. I guess it's sweet though, you know? I mean, he only just realized that he likes her in the first place. How many nights has she woken up like that, only to find that nobody's there? I want to be that person she could be with when that happens. It's a silly thought, I know. We don't know each other that well, do we? Oh, well, it kind of mentions that, I guess. The whole idea, while exhilarating, also makes me feel worry perhaps that I overstep my bounds. Dude, no, you did not overstep your boundaries, dude. Like, if you're in her bed and she falls asleep on you, like, no. That is not overstep. In my opinion, I think you're like clear. And now to add to my troubles, it seems as if Emmy herself already has an interest in someone else. This track captain of hers who seems so interested in her well-being. True, I've only seen the two of them together a few times, but that doesn't change the fact that they seem better suited to one another. There's really nothing to be done about that. I need to take my mind off this whole situation. I've got homework to do. Maybe that will distract me. All right, guys, I think that's probably where I'm gonna end it. We played for a good 2 hours, I think. So yeah, I feel like next episode is definitely gonna be the end of the first route, the Emmy route, for sure. It seems like it's gonna be that way. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm really interested in the story. I wasn't really excited about Emmy at first, but the more we learned about her, I feel like this is going to be the same for every character, but it's very interested to know exactly what happened with her dad. And obviously they're going to be together. That's what I think. But maybe this is going to be more sadder than I thought, because this was already pretty sad. Thank you guys for subscribing and being a part of the channel, and I'll see you scrubs in the next one. Bye now.